somebody, and I was thinking like love somebody like you or that feeling, right? But I was thinking like these people can't love nobody. If you knew that I was a part of your body and you could do me like that, and you knew that it's a collective, or even if it wasn't, you was trying to add me to it, then you was just using me. Or, you can't convince me that you know how to love if that's what you do to people that you're supposed to love. So a bitch that is a feminine energy or like a cousin that stole this person or let this person, even if this person, if somebody was with this person before me that they loved, and you let that person be with me and build with me and not let me know, and then all these other women knew. It's either you love me and you didn't want to hurt me, you didn't want me to catch you stealing from me, or you love these hoes more than you love me, but you put me on a pedestal so that you could steal from me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm the queen, it's my kingdom, and I'm gonna wake up and realize everybody been lying to me, and you keeping your job. That don't even sound right to me. I don't care how long it took. And if a God have a problem with that, that don't even make no sense. Because then why you make my brain go like that? Why you make my brain realize that somebody was doing me like that? You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't eat no apple. All right, I didn't eat the apple. It's time. It's time. But a lot of this is trickery. We had that up here earlier. A lot of this is trickery. These are people that kind of like moved you out your own existence and they sat there. I feel like this three-piece energy, this Adidas energy, or this Hecate energy, it's like somebody has a woman and a transgender. They end up loving the transgender more, or you know what I'm saying, than the actual woman that is the meat and the potatoes and the bones, leaving this person kind of confused. This is robbery. The only third party should have something to do with my crown. Not a fucking clown. So people are taking advantage of people. Some of us could be energies that are going to be here on this planet longer, so it takes us longer to realize things. This should just be the natural effects of things. You see, that's why I said this pedophilia, because pedophilia don't always have something to do with somebody touching on a kid. This means that before the kid's brain is all the way developed, you done already sliced open their apple or their head or their forehead where God stored things for them, and you took them and you bit it and you gave some to this other woman. You see what I'm saying? You gave some to this woman, y'all rose above or thought y'all was gonna go before me. And in the Bible it say if they go before Christ, they die. It ain't even nothing else to say, especially with the wrong means. Now, somebody could have been doing this the whole time, and they was always on your side. They was making sure that they hid stuff that people couldn't, that they copied paperwork to, because they knew these people was going to do this 20-year run. So they made sure they had everything secretively tucked away. God will put these kind of people around. I don't know who it is. Might not even be nobody you know. It may not even be the person you thought was the twin flame, but somebody has been keeping record, or something. Right? The heaven's supposed to be doing it. And why would you punish that person? Because that person might be your saving grace. Right? Okay. Person could be your saving grace. Why would I punish that person? Especially if this is some kind of God code, not real God, something that people manipulated for us to think this way. So wisdom or the real God on earth can never have nothing. That means they can't stand up to something that might be pretending to be God, that might be standing over them. A father figure, because the earthly fathers don't even have nothing to do with the Empress. But it seemed like they have been spreading it amongst their earthly children. That's why it's supposed to be stored in heaven. So then we had to call the charge to heaven. Well, how did these moths get up there, or these mothers, or these vultures get up there and get my good stuff? How did they get in there in heaven and get this? If heaven is like a hierarchy to these people or to anybody, or if heaven is heaven, how did they get that up there like that? So then, damn, is it a feminine energy coming to break this shit all the way down? And so we talking about the Heavenly Father? Because does she have to realize that it's her that's feeding herself? Because if Sekhmet is the eye of Ra and the eye of Horus and the eye of these powerful, high seeing people, then that means you was using her eye. So who the fuck is God? Do you understand what I'm saying? Things do change. Stuff does change. Things evolve. This could be these people could have been smart enough to do something to, if you did think God was in the sky, to kill God, and they could just sitting here playing with me. I'm supposed to be already moved on up to the heavenly throne. Listen, I don't put nothing past it. All right. And I'm afraid to say these words or something, and these people just still playing games, because I don't fear what you're gonna do to retaliate to try to get, because now y'all looking stupid. Now God's wisdom is making y'all look stupid, because I'm not even supposed to know this, or I'm supposed to be the dummy or something like this. And the little things that you throwing this way, I'm just wrapping it up in some kind of tango thing like you made for me before, about to throw it back in your face. You gonna be like, what the hell was that? How did that just happen? So that's why a lot of people like to do this stuff in silence, and that's why it's so draining to be in this situation, because you have to really, you do, it take a lot out of you when you really got it. When you don't really got it, it don't. It take a lot of footwork. These people that go around like vagabonds, running here and there to go move stuff around and just delete papers and files and stuff like this. But the sun is sitting in one space like God, and being able to see a lot of things. I wouldn't say everything, especially if these people took half your brain or blocked half your brain power. I don't know. That could be what the prison is. Just blocking half of someone's mind power. So when I do start, or if I start creating a new pathway, or if I'm a God and I'm able to create a new avenue to get the information I need back from, see, that's why I said these people want to take my stuff and give it to all these, throw it out there and feed their flock of birds, and they pretend like I sit there and watch terror all day because they're filling me up. But I know what's my information. I know, even if I didn't know it when it was in my head, when you're saying it, it's confirmation from God that that's mine. That's my stuff. You're not feeding me. You're giving me back. It's like if somebody came up with some new programming or something to read people's brains or put you to sleep for 8 hours and read your brain pattern. And then the doctor just tells you, hey, this is the stuff we seen in your brain pattern. Did you know that you think like this? You're like, wow, maybe I didn't. But if I look at it again, maybe I do think like that. And then it's just like, well, okay, now you sold me your birthright. Like, okay, I'm giving you this soup because you was hungry to know about yourself. Wait a minute, that's already mine. You can't, what? And you can't say that I threw it out, or I threw it up and I'm licking up my own, because you took it. I didn't throw it up. I didn't offer it to you. I didn't offer it. I would have never done that. So a lot of the stuff that people have been able to get over with is making it seem like you let these people do this to you, but you didn't have. That's why I called it pedophilia, because you're not let these people do this. Somebody found out about you, and dug in your energy and got this out. Some of these people you don't even know. You would not even talk to these people. Yeah, I might like your music. Yeah, I might like this motherfucker, but that don't mean I would ever want to date you. That don't mean I would trust you with my valid information. I'm hearing there's not even just my information there. There was information that have to do with vital information with the government. So what, is people trying to keep your jobs because you're trying to title it something else? No, because God said God is not a man of confusion, or God is not a God of confusion. So why are you talking about it like that? Why are you using those terms or something like this? So you could still wiggle your way out of it, or you could make it seem like, oh, that's not what we were talking about. No, this is what we're talking about here. And somebody let this shit go on for a long time, and it's still going on, because what did you do to even, what? Some tarot readers talking about, oh, you in a protection bubble, and you got that from out of my head because I know that's what I'm about to throw on your ass. That don't make no sense to me. You letting these girls know this information is not posted. They're not supposed to have this. These are the enemies of the Empress. These are the enemies of the Holy Spirit. These are the enemies of Christ. Okay. Even if they're family members, even if this is somebody right in the same house with you, that's what this is. And these people should be charged, probed. They should get the Watergate. You understand? No. Like I said, this is a continuation of something here. This is not no situation where it's like, oh, Diana, they're never going to check. Well, that old sector is out. Those royals is out. They really don't have to say so in this case right here, right now. They don't. You you knew. And so now I get to step in there. If the hole ain't big enough, open that bitch up a little bit more. Cause I gotta get in what I fit in. Right there. Oh, so you taught these other people etiquette and how to pronunciate words and speak public. This is a YouTube channel. This is not, you know what I'm saying? This is YouTube. This is the lowest of the low almost. This is just a way for us just to get this information out. YouTube is not God. And that's why I was just thinking about this trapping energy. If it gotta feel like a trap, if the public villagers or peasants or whatever you want to call somebody have the information that's due to the queen, that's a problem. Somebody didn't do their job properly. This was premeditated. Almost you would have had to murder the queen in order to do this. So what are you saying to me? Let's see about this. And anyways it goes, even if this person was with somebody or they was a part of a vampire clan or a coven before they, well, then that means that I wouldn't even say that the man would die. I would say the rest of the motherfuckers around them because y'all a lot of people that's in my way now that this person put on off my energy. You didn't have access to the kingdom or that whatever this is before I got in the picture. That's the only reason why somebody would keep somebody around for this long that they really don't like if they love the other person more. You were just using me as a key to get into some the emerald key, the emerald princess to get into things and leave me out. I was looking at that nose on that little girl, Monifa. You know, I knew a couple people with a nose like that when they used to talk about my father-in-law. He said they used to talk about me and say I had a big nose. This could be a trait to this particular family. But also I know that I was thinking about this dude named JP I used to go to school with. We used to be friends with and I remember going to my friend Lily's house, like one of the last times I went to her house when she kind of moved to and I went to go kick it with her and see her apartment or something. And she was talking to that boy and she was like, oh, he moving to California. Or girl, you know, he live in California. He be, you know, on that bougie shit or something like this. But I was thinking about that, like, damn, every time when these people were just basically saying stuff, but now I didn't think about it then. I'm just like, oh yeah, he moved to California. That's cool or whatever. Shit, that must be nice or whatever. You know, I wasn't thinking about this person that was supposed to be a best friend of mine for a brief moment. You know what I'm saying? That this is what they was into or some shit like this. All right. That this is what they was doing behind the scenes or building another something here. Okay. But I noticed her nose, and I think that boy had a nose like that. All right. This also, like I said, the mature man. Um, this essence of this man kind of remind me of my father-in-law. But like I said, this could be a mixture between like these people and that JP person, or you know what I'm saying. Also being double agent energies here. Okay. In manufacturing or amongst the manufacturers, or I can't remember, to the third or the fourth level merchants and things like this in the caste system. Um, you see, because royals are really, they're supposed to be getting groomed for their position here, how things work with their, all right. So these people must have been getting my sector and theirs. Somebody could have married me to a friend in school, 1996 or something like this, maybe for 5 years to somebody. And they would say, that's why I said, how are you trying to tell me that this benefits me, that I am the one that everybody is going? Now, I'm not going to say I'm this karmic feminine. I think this is that Monifa girl. All right. Imprisonment, maybe even trying to get somebody out of prison here. All right. All right. These is about some kind of families, like some secondhand, like royal something here, families that was being created in the background. But even if I was, let's take the karmic off. If I'm this female, if I'm supposed to be really this person here, or they trying to make a heaven for the damned or something like this. to smite God and then keep God's child stuck on earth. And that's why this shit got to burn up there. All right. So, or these ghost people, they got so lightweight that they just rose to some kind of top or something. But how you doing that above the queen? Because you're trying to you was against the royals, but you're trying to build the same thing that the royals had amongst thieves. So what benefit did it benefit me if even if this was me and y'all put a arranged marriage on me and somebody else went off to be great and I was stuck and then somebody else come and attach to me and be great and I don't know. And then they go be great and then they go and do this. And then by the time I'm leaving this earth, somebody like, oh, you was married to 90, you was married to 7 men or 20 men. And it's like, no, I was only married once for 20 something years. And it's like, no, you was married 25 times in that much time. And it's like, what? So when was I gonna know about the plan? How was my enemies knowing about the plan, the community? How was everybody else knowing about the plan but me? And somebody would say, oh, well, maybe you're not the queen. No, the fuck I am. So you could DNA is not gonna be able to deny that. So what are we saying? This was a ring. They had a long time to have access to a feminine energy to do whatever this is. And even now, if these is one of these little girls or whatever, and this boy is a forever young and he was in prison, and this person took something from me and gave it to this boy to get this person out of prison, or it's something like this. Because I feel like the real Coleman boy is that boy that just went to jail. I put his picture up of within the past week or so. The light-skinned boy with the curly hair. But I never seen, that's one, I never seen him. My man that was the Coleman boy that I was with never looked like that. But if I look like him, I'm like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? What the way I'm looking at the dad, that looked more like the dad than this nigga that I was with. So I'm also heard it Richard or Richardson. Somebody's real name could be that, or the whole time something could have happened here, or maybe that was the karmic male. Somebody saying that that's somebody's father. I don't think so. This is another family trying to say, oh, but that's your dad or whatever, because y'all was earlier on with the robbery or whatever this Rico, whatever this shit is. All right. So I just put that boy up on the page that went to jail. I can't remember his name, Michael something something or whatever. I don't know. But if you look at him, this remind me of the father-in-law. If you look at him, he looked like the father-in-law. He looked like, if they say, oh, that's Derek Coleman boy, I would pick that boy over the one that I've been with for this whole time since I met this Coleman family. So I don't understand how that, maybe me and this person was just something together, and that boy that went to jail was something that was this karmic person behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's see. You see what I'm saying? The person that they showing that went to jail for that crime not that long ago, this could be the real person, okay? But I'm trying to tell y'all, I never seen that one. I don't think. No. The person, worst behavior, Drake is the motherfucker that when I was this age, that's who was sitting right here next to me. Somebody that looked just like that. The person right here, this could be that man, like I said, that Michael, whatever, that went to jail recently, within the past couple months. He was on the news and stuff for doing some kind of crime or something like this. Light skin, curly hair, little beard, goatee. That could be this person. But in the Truman Show, I was here with this person, or somebody that looked more like, I said, he looked more like the boy, Drake with the short curly hair. Okay. That's what, so like I'm trying to figure out what was they doing here. Now that would have been around the time when that person started going to get his hair braided by that girl Lily. Now these people, they could have spliced this man. We getting right back to this energy. But if somebody is shallow, this person could have been with something in my likeness here in this true love story, okay? Because I heard past stories. So somebody could be doing the same cycle now again, okay? With things that they took from whatever they grew while I was in the dark. They could be doing this now. But somebody's saying it's a past story, but no, this feel like this is now. All right? Somebody's doing something again. And it's like, okay, so y'all had y'all fun, but let's get back to the details. Whatever this is, my family is already deeply in. This is old English, old world something. So it's like me being laid down as the empress, and all these people been building something on top of me, and I'm realizing that I'm tied down, and these is just little boogers that's on me or something like this, little pimples all over me, and I need to just figure out how to wiggle up. And when I stand up at the whole motherfucking table, got to come down. The same trick. This means then I let these people, I let this cousin, if this is Niecy, or if this is every girl that I ever knew ended up building a little family with this man or something like this, whoever this is. Every time we went out and we took those group pictures and one of the girls wearing white, this person could have been marrying these girls in the background. We just sitting here like it's just me and this person raising our family together, rarely even dealing with other people or something like this that we don't have to, you know, and building our family. But probably at 15 or whatever, this person, something could have happened. I don't know. I don't know. Something could have happened here. But nope, everybody knew that all the way growing up through our relationship, we were inseparable. But I could have just been with a robot the whole time. Or somebody that they had like the devil. And this person is never going to get any kind of growth. They just meant to work hard every day and just struggle. And that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. You get what I'm saying? And so this person could have been building a family with this cousin Niecy while they was with me for 21 years. The younger version of this Niecy, or this could be another girl, just in general. But whatever this is, there's legal matters here, especially for this rich girl, this Kim clone, because Kim Kardashian is a clone of me, motherfucker. I done put the picture up already. Where you took my goodly shit and put it in these temples, invested in these bitches. And they could have did, this family that's connected to these people could have did the same thing to my grandfather. They could have did the same thing to me when I was little in order to live a certain lifestyle. And so this is not going, whoever this is, this veil energy. And I keep on, God keep trying to show me who this person is, and the memories keep getting deleted. God keeps showing me to expose this person on here, and y'all keep deleting it. My mind is scrambled about this particular person here with this veil. So maybe the legal system or getting involved will help. The alley energy in reverse, it's always going to be a new girl that's alongside whichever masculine this is. If this is my situation, yours, or whatever, that's going to be, this is a no. It's getting broken. It's like, dude, the shit that's funny about me though is, motherfucker, if it wasn't really something, these people could have let me go when I was about to move back to North Chicago. But you didn't. You kept the person cleaved on to me so you could do wrong. I'm not fucking buying it. This could be redemption for me. I don't know, because I feel like in order for these family members to have been taken out by them, they would have had to take the deal. They would have had to bite the apple. And that ain't got nothing to do with me, but I'm not going, you know? So this is like some kind of scam. It's like I told you, the prisoners then got so big here that and somebody expects me to do what? It makes no fucking sense. And that's why it's not gonna. So yeah, somebody wants somebody to leave or want me to leave, but that's not gonna happen. These people are going to be on the trail of tears. Okay? It's almost like this ain't even them no more. So I was supposed to stop it when it was this family. These motherfuckers that moved on to outer space. This is something else from what they created the 20-something years that we've been together. This is a falsity, or these are imposters that's sliding in now. Maybe these people left and they left me everything. I was supposed to go move to, there was a certain amount of time where I was supposed to move the mother and father out the way, or when the original mother. This is how they're playing this off so well, because it's hard to go to a place. Say I'm figuring out, God telling me that, yeah, the family actually, and when 9/11 happened, all those family members died. They've been walking around here like ghosts, or they've been walking around here, and Jesus is supposed to know legalities and other things to get these people out the way. Or these people, they're hollowed out people. They're not even really people, or something like this. But you have to, you know, so could you imagine somebody telling you to go to your father's house and say, Dad, I know that you're not a god, or you're just a ghost, or you just holding up this space. I know my real dad passed away. Your real version of you passed away in 1992, and I need you to leave this house and give me all your stuff or whatever, because this belongs to my dad and it was left to me, not to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is almost like that. But this is an invasion. So they've already invaded the court system, the police station, everything like this. So you go around saying this shit, it could be a dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? It could be, but they're doing the same thing. This is how they do it. Then they act innocent. They act all like you attacking them when you tell the truth. So my family could have started out in North Chicago. This is what they built, something like this. Now that they've been able to infiltrate my family, that was, or it's the other family. Now that they've been able to override the other particular family or something like this, now they get to come up a little bit more north and take over what my in-laws had. But I told you, whatever this is all, it's like a jambalaya or something. It's like a jumbo lie or something. Maybe these people go to New Orleans because they get caught in the jumbo lie. They just flee. And it's like something like this. So think about it. The in-laws could be in outer space wishing that I would wake up and see that it is up to me to go and get those imposters that's acting like them clones out of their house. They wanted me to have it. You get what I'm saying? They wanted me to come sit at that house because of some type of placements or something. They didn't want these imposters to be there. They're messing up something. But for the past 5 years, I haven't really been 5 or 7 years. I haven't really been over my in-laws' house that much no more. And then you have to ask yourself why? Because the whole time we were still okay going over there or something like this, right? But that's still giving me something like the setup that I'm gonna always be stuck here, taking the scraps of something while other people ascend or move on into higher positions that belong to me already. Well, that just is not making sense to me. So I feel like even this person could be the person that was really in love with me, but I never touched this. This person never, well, not that I know of, not in my reality, this person never touched me. They always just been watching me with their clone, but this clone could have been jealous. This person could have been jealous of the way that the earth invited, like that I get along with, people, or how the earth, maybe they thought I'm an alien. How did you an ET? How, everybody just love you so much, or you just fit in everywhere you go, you little bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Monkey bitch.
Oh, don't say that, ghost. Go out.
Just 20 minutes.
I don't want nothing about 20 minutes. Get out of here.
No.
You can't be saying bad words if I say it.
No.
It's not funny, but it kind of was. Okay.
No.
We have these people here. And like I said, this could be a forever younger. This person might just go to the next town and find people like him that's still forever young and end up being with them. I don't know. But they want me to leave. They don't want me to destroy what they created, but you destroy what, it's like what go around, come around. And I feel like people been in a balance watching this shit. Like, I don't know what we want to do. I don't know what we want to do. Like, whose side do we want to be on? I feel like the other outsiders are thinking like, what's going on? So these people could be getting into some stuff here. This is like I told you, it's a migratory system built off of rearranging things while you're married to a hierarchy individual that don't know who they are. It just seemed like that to me. All right, because I feel like somebody's saying that somebody's an iron, but remember what we seen earlier? awakening. Somebody could have prevented you from this at the beginning of the wedding, but maybe somebody's trying to the awakening like this, you know, it's like a shock to the heart or something. But I'm just thinking, like, what if these people try to turn you cold or turn me cold this time and it's not working? Somebody could have did this to preserve you while they was away so other people wouldn't cleave onto your energy. Somebody could have tried to make you cold or something. But I just don't know about this awakening here. Okay. This rich guy, like I told you, this could be this John energy. This could be like a clone of my Uncle John, this dollars energy or something like this. And it's like, what names do you expect me to use? I mean, if I'm telling you what I'm telling you, I'm telling you what I'm saying. So what am I supposed to do? What you want me to say? Maybe this person had this finances on them since I was 13 or something like this as well. But now something happened to this person and now this family got it. Somebody gave it to, because maybe like I told you, to these people, if this is the kind of life that they live, this is called snitching or something. But you have to remember, I wasn't a part of this. I'm the one that was getting stolen from. And they could have even put me in jail for stealing from myself by giving somebody else my name and saying that I stole this from them. You understand? Giving me somebody else's baby and saying I stole this baby later on so I could get in some type of weird imprisonment. Alien Federation imprisonment. I don't know. But this person got in reverse or something happened to this person here. Somebody could be saying that this person was my father, but I just don't know. Again, you know how they say the Illuminati got to tell you. So everything that these people do, once they realize that they done sold out and they can't go back, and maybe these people use inspirational things through what they put on TV to show us something. But no, when you was putting on TV that you was going to visit your young daughter or whatever like this, I thought that that's what they was talking about. I didn't know. Nobody sold me up on the game to how to look at this. So that shit, somebody could have been thinking for the past 21 years, we've been showing you this way. And it's like, no, my mind wasn't even wrapped up to even, because somebody took my goodly shit and put it in these other temples. So the other temples knew what was up. All these other girls in this scam, and they was going collecting. I didn't. Even though it's my shit. This will also stop other people that may be in, now that you've seen the world like this, you must go into that, or you're going to go online and talk to things, or you're going to go viral, or you're going to go to a lawyer if you can afford to, or something like this. You're not going to just sit there with this information, because now y'all done broke the code or something like this. So I can handle, you don't know how I'm about to handle it. I can handle it how the fuck I want to handle it after that. So again, these people could have been around this person because they might get separated into calibers. Like, you would have to be around the people that be going in and out of reality TV show. Okay? Some of these people are just Instagram families. They put on for Instagram, or the wife do Instagram, and you know, something like this. They do like professional Instagram stuff or something. And then this is how they get their wealth. Some people, they want you to just stay in the dark, in the mud, rolling around with God knows what was rolling up around your house last night. You won't even remember that this thing or this entity or these people came near you. Or this like somebody did you wrong and died, but realized you was the one they really love. And now they want to keep you in the dark and love you in the dark instead of letting you ascend to the levels you supposed to have been at before they even, and you are, hey, bud. This motherfucker lived and died an amazing life 3 times. You ain't even got to get your foot off the floor once. That don't make sense to me. Because I must be more stronger than powerful than you if I went through this shit each lifetime, all these lifetimes, and you didn't have. So I guess whatever they got happening over there, I may be able to handle that. Maybe you wasn't able to handle that, and that's why y'all wasn't able to raise the roof or some shit like this up off this bitch. And maybe somebody else got that. I don't know. Because a lot of times people will say they won't change, but they really don't. Or they start making money by doing wrong, then they won't. They don't want change no more. They just want to change when other motherfuckers was making money off of other people, and they wasn't getting nothing. When they get their foot in the door, oh no, I don't want that change no more. Or Yeah, I want you to know that, but I don't want you to know it now. Or I want you to know that, but I didn't want you to know my part in this. Cause now I'm in it. Bitch, shut up. I can't stand you. This person could have loved you last year, and now they in this game and they like the money and they like the way these motherfuckers live. And they like, bitch, I will cut your throat. I was waiting 10 years for you. And I will cut your throat if you fuck up what I got going on right now. But I have to keep going because I know that whatever I'm supposed to have going on is worth more than whatever the fuck all y'all got going on. So I had to keep on pushing. Regardless, did not lend me an ear and ask me if any of this shit was okay. And the same way you pulling, the reason why I'm coming along with you and seeing what you're doing is because you put me in this shit without my knowledge and my information. I mean, without my knowledge or my say so that long ago. So it's nothing you could do to break it off because you built it around me. You built it on me. It's your whatever y'all these little pit holes or whatever. This might be the little follicles where my hair come out my body or every single place on my body. My little strawberry legs with the little bump, the little black things right there when you shave your hair. When American Indian girls still be having that damn little black dot right there. That we don't got that smooth skin where you just shave the hair and it look like ain't no hair never grown on this person's skin. Like the synth girls. I could see all this here. That this is all this times or all this whatever this is. And now whoever this is, if this is this if they splice this a mother-in-law or a mother and this friend, they could have said, "Oh, where's the sister? We thought you had a hidden sister." Well, yeah, somebody named Don is going down here. Okay. Yeah, because I'm here. Okay. If something happened to the real in-laws, okay. I think Don was the first brother to pass on, so called. So maybe I didn't get y'all need the back end of the story, and something did spiritually happen to this family, and then we got this Uncle Don took over something, and they trying to act like I'm a part of Don's sector, which would be of the zombie girls and the dead girls or whatever this is, when so-called Derek is supposed to be alive and I was supposedly married to one of his sons. So this is a whole bunch of whatever the fuck this is, okay? It really is, okay? So somebody didn't want to give me some gift that was made for me. They could have took it and left. This person lost their Ace of Cups. But mm, see, this person that didn't give me the gift, they wasn't able to ban this Don person. But maybe this person that refuses to run, they can knock this person down. So this could be a game of knocking people out the park. You hear what I'm saying? This could be a game of knocking people out the park. And really, the most vicious criminals that got these names that they get on the news, this could be just a deal to check out and go behind the scenes. And they don't really go to jail, they just go doing other shit. And they build these empires off of this criminalities, or they got this. The clout was seeing this nigga on the news that killed this. Oh, that nigga crazy. I mean, ain't nobody about to be messing with this person. And then it allows for these people to get some kind of high ranking. It's like these are fallen angels or demons or something that are given fallen angels that are given their own demons or their own band of demons. Because people be respecting, oh, that's such and such, that nigga was like this up in the streets, man. It's something like this. It's more street mentality. And I don't have, even if they took all of the girls that I knew into street level and they left me because of whoever I was with that was a karmic or something like this, and I just Now, and now somebody but then I find out that I'm actually a queen. And then you want me after all these people been advantaged. You done ran the streets. You made the code and the ethic for the streets. And now you want to pull me down in there when I'm a most high motherfucking energy. And stand where? And I'm a goody two shoes, and these niggas all had to pay their way by shanking somebody or some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get the, you know what I'm saying? I don't get the I can't stand when she get up and start doing all this humming and shit. But when I'm trying to do a video that's kind of serious, we got entertainment industry in the reverse. So somebody could be trying to sell you out to the entertainment industry or something like this. Also, if somebody put you on the ultralight beam, whenever you go anywhere else across the nation, you in danger. So I must got to just turn the whole thing into my ultralight beam on another level, create myself a different bill or something for me until I can build my empire back up. Where this unfuckwittable energy, instead of thinking that somebody that it's like this is like, making the code for me. Because when I'm not when this person don't admire me, or I'm not their muse anymore, or if I was to go out and find one of these street guys, and I'm not messing with this person, then I got to worry about what? Because we got streets mixed with witches, is what I was hearing. This is not just straight, just gang member stuff. This is like witches and like they've come together, wolves, witches, and it's something else here. You get what I'm saying? So this is this crave you person. But I'm thinking like this could be the finest girl. You could be battling a nigga because let's say the dude that you was when you was younger, they did. They left you with a stalemate clone that would make sure that your basic needs was being met. And this person went off and built some kind of empire through you, me, or something like this. They built some kind of empire with your best friend. Even if they wasn't messing around the whole time or something in your likeness, they did. Okay, let's just say that that's what happened here. It's like, I don't know. Now, they both was able to watch you over the years from behind. They both was cool with you. One was your best friend, or one was your mother, one of your sister, your cousin, or somebody was really close to you, and one was supposed to be your man, or you actually married to this person in this domain. You married to this person, but his other half of him is somewhere else with these people. Okay, now, but what's little is being said is this person picked this other woman over you, but really this best friend of yours used to like you in school, and his best friend always had a crush on you. So the two people that went behind your back and got together, they both still got a crush on you or something like this. And now it's turned to hate with the male because now he invested so much behind the scenes in this best friend or this cousin or sister of yours. And this bitch she looking good. Somebody know that you got the potential to look good, but you broke because motherfuckers done stole your money or kept you from it. But this person wasn't broke. They had money to change and alter and chisel their body. So when y'all both come out on this end, this bitch, what happened to both of y'all? Oh my God. Y'all went to school together. Y'all was best friends. Y'all both was fine as hell back then. But look at her now and look at you now. Like somebody had to break you down. Somebody broke you or me down so that this person, while they was building this one up, and this could be the hurtful thing. But I mean, somebody wants you to be hurt by it, but they wasn't hurt that they was doing it to you. So somebody is surprised that you not. But once I realized what you was, I can't even look at you like a giant like I thought you was. I'm gonna be looking at you like I'm looking at you. It ain't gonna change the fact of who I am unless I let y'all win by not fighting back and saying, "Hey, I want my portion down." So for you to think that I was any bitch that was gonna even sit around a nigga that thought he was gonna be playing with a whole bunch of feet, That's why I got the Ace of Swords. It don't got nothing to do with your feelings. You understand what I'm saying? It don't have nothing to do with your fucking feelings. It doesn't. Because that could very well, oh, yeah, take that. Okay. I mean, nigga, then you just a nigga. Then I just look at you, then it's just a regular old nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at you like that. A enemy, a traitor, something like this. And it's less appeal there. I don't even look at you like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could also be luring you. They trying to keep this gift away from you to make you rough right now so you can take down this person. But do you want to take down this person? I don't know. Because this family could have abandoned you and this person was the one that was watching out for you a little bit in the background, but now they busy. That's why I say I don't never want my dad or whoever this is would be terror fucking fied if I was gonna get dropped down to a level where a motherfucker messing with me or being with me or sleeping with me or liking me is where my existence and I'm whole America. Girl, that's what I said. And if I'm saying something, your ass taking too long. If you ever had a chance, come back and tell me the truth. You taking too fucking long. So we just gonna just figure it out on our own. But my dad and my forefathers would be livid to know that I'm end up being one of them. They know that this ain't in my nature. It never was. It never fucking was. Somebody just took my existence and then built off of it and act like I was okay with it. No.
Quick right now. Uh,
Because at some point in time, you had to go one of these holes and be like, hey, we running an organization like this, boom, boom, this how it work or whatever like this. We don't really talk about shit. We just do shit. Boom, boom. In 20 years, we all gonna be straight. Why the fuck wouldn't the one person know about this? The person that you using their wealth to even lift this shit off the ground. So that's why I'm saying somebody didn't give you this gift because they don't want you to be able to leave. Or like I said, if these people was going to flight school and they were supposed to be your messengers going around doing this and bringing it back, all these motherfuckers shouldn't know about it and I shouldn't know about it. So this just looked one way to me. It just looked one way to me. It just looked one motherfucking way to me. It do. And imagine you waking up and I'm like, well, dude, I'm okay. I'm supposed to be inheriting the throne or whatever. Why am I even talking about this stuff that these people was building in the underground? That don't have nothing to do with me. Okay, what does that have to do to me? Do with me? That's two different whole sectors. I mean, this could be the difference between Canes, like Cane's chicken or Kings and Kings. Like I told you, whoever these people is, I don't know why they be attracted to us girls that be out of the loop because our mindset is totally different. But then again, these people come from people that study the mind and shit like this, and what they feed this is pray, 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 pray. Yeah, Yanni is pray. Let's see. This is how you prey on someone. Unfortunately, we got God to deal with, demons to deal with, we got other shit to deal with, aliens, and we also got laws. You know what I'm saying? It's a dangerous day once we turn around and we realize that somebody has infiltrated that. Because people, it does say in the Bible that God laugh at people that deal with the law and don't go to God. But if somebody was smart enough to make a firmament that people couldn't get to God and this person became God here, okay, or they try to make themselves a lord or a god or something like this, then if they try to make themselves a lord or a god or something like this here, by doing that, then we could use the law. You see? Then we could. It doesn't say, you know, because you might have to go to God to see what is this looking like. If these people are acting like wild animals, then this could be the Wildlife Act you might have to look into. Because if you want to be acting like a wild animal, then the Wildlife Act, I might have to. It's almost like you see witches turn people into goats and stuff like this. Maybe again, the queen have to turn everybody into something. You know what I'm saying? And being, instead of being the nice gal or the nice something, where the language will be different now or something like this. And it's like, well, why would you say that out loud? But these other people don't have the authority to do that same thing. And if you gave them the authority to do that, then just go ahead and admit y'all made a big mistake. Then go ahead and say you made a big mistake. Because I hate these people that be trying to come in talking about, oh, you're right where you belong or whatever. If you wanted me with you, motherfucker, I would have been all a part of this plan. Because this it looked like an ambush. Like, you ain't got to be a street nigga to know what this looked like. And I feel like somebody feel bad because they are like, I love her. Why did I do it that way? I am still powerful over here. I can't let her contaminate what I'm doing. I do got other choices or something. But it's like, you wanted it that way, nigga. Just admit it in your, even if you had these people juiced up like, oh, yeah, you bring Shalonda back in, right? Or something like this. And you all know. Because now I'm talking about something that you would rather me not talk about. But the way that we're doing it right here, it lets you know that this is something that's also somewhat supernatural or different. It's not like, or this gang already ate this nigga alive, and now I got to do something here. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Cups. Because this ain't even about love. This is about strategy or something. What I'm picking up. This looks like strategy. Because again, even if I was some main girl of some guy that I was his sweet girl that he wanted to hide from everybody, he got the hoes on the street that he shared. Somebody, this kind of macho man still would think about, if he was that crazy about that girl, he still would think about her well-being if something ever happened to him. And if he already starts seeing he couldn't trust these niggas that was around him, no matter how many years, what is that woman to do? If this whole gang knows about this woman, that's his precious little gift. We couldn't say his name. She was like this, whatever, all this time. That's his heart. And then these people start attacking me. I don't know nothing about this. I'm not gonna no. But I find out I'm the queen and that's my sword. And I could put that bitch up in the air and knock you motherfuckers up out of here if you coming for me. Because if you was just over there doing what you was doing and leaving me alone, you wouldn't be on my radar, nothing like that. So I'm not the problem here still. If they wouldn't have came fucking around or you could control your bitches, this person would have died. Y'all would have had that money. I would have never knew about nothing. And everybody would have been, I just would have been sitting here. So it's not me. Right? Unless this was a guy that couldn't speak up for himself and didn't really let people know something. Okay. Before they left here, like whatever this is here, I don't know. Because when money get involved, somebody be like, yeah, we all grew up, we was watching this person, or we all grew up hovering over this person, or we all grew up with this person, then we start hovering around this person or whatever. But so what? When it comes to this much money, you know how much I already spent all my money I had. I did too. Well, you know how much money this is that we were supposed to give to this person? She won't miss it. And somebody could have just hid it, or they could have just spent it or something. I don't know. All right. Knight of Wands energy. This could be in some type of national park or something like this. Somebody could be. Because I'm thinking, if you was married to somebody and it's your traditional ways to like just disappear, what tradition is this that the person disappear by themselves and leave their wife and kids to find a way or something? Or what is this that the person take the themselves and the original children and disappear? What is that? Or maybe this is some culture or something where they leave the wife behind, they clone her, and they go off into the existence. And then if they lose her there, then they want to come back and collect the one that they left behind. I don't know what this is, because he's looking like, okay. Maybe these are people that don't keep the same woman their whole life. Somebody could have told them it's a curse. And they start doing this stupid shit. And this person just can't stay away. They just love you. Okay. No matter how people think they admire, they looked at your relationship and said, that ain't love. Y'all didn't kiss enough. Y'all didn't fuck enough. You didn't do this. You didn't spend enough money. She didn't smile enough. Somebody is looking like, that's my girl. Right? Or maybe something happened, like some cataclysm happened, and you wasn't set and ready for it at the time, but the rest of your family was. It's some shit like this, y'all. This is something else. Okay. This is something else that we're talking about right here. It just is. And I feel like one of these masculines then went off and they wanted to be the most powerful warlock or something like this. And this person is pulling on somebody's energy right now. Because all these other people thought they chased this, chased that, chased that. And that would be making them the more powerful one. But this one is doing that. You see that? Okay. There might be a whole different looking man. Okay. Somebody's populating themselves like the man of the sea, the sands of the sea. But also, if you use this substance without the sustenance of God, now we see why maybe these people ain't falling, but the whole rest of the kingdom is falling because of this. You see what I'm saying? The rest of the kingdom has fallen. Because remember we seen right here, those people's in reverse, T, R, and D, because they left a more important element out. Okay, the white horse, this could be even somebody turning you into a horse to ride you. Okay, but somebody left the element out. Like I shouldn't even, like, it's like, this is my nobody else speak energy, because all this shit is disqualified because nobody else is supposed to be speaking right now. You already did your little thing behind the scenes. You stole that from me or something like this, and you did your little thing. You see what I'm saying? You went against God though, because you used those other people's seed to build with. You didn't mix your seed with mine like you was supposed to be and multiply it. You went with some other people and just multiplied it with all these other seeds, and that was going against God. I don't know if it's this person necessarily, but somebody did. Somebody did. Like the sands of the sea. And that's what I said. Race cars can't be on the field with track stars. You understand? You don't have no acceptance here. You're not accepted into this here. Race cars ain't gonna be on the same track as track stars. We're not in competition. There's only one Ace of Cups. And if these men are just coming out of the woodworks and they got their morals on or something like this, and you just couldn't help it, the first girl that come, you was preserving yourself, freshening yourself and everything like this, and you know that somebody got your girl blocked, instead of going straight to her and getting her, if you just sat there and said, oh, if you ain't gonna come to me, or if you just sat there and put your thing in anything that was just walking past all this time, you know what I'm saying, anything that's walking your way after you went through such a cleansing, then this ain't righteous anyway. You get what I'm saying? It's not righteous anyway. Not to say that you couldn't been gone for 8 years and you coming back and you're not attracted to that person no more. You get what I'm saying? Okay? But like I said, you don't give these men full access to no fucking woman. So when he even done shopping in the department store or window shopping, she's ruined. Do you understand? You didn't ruin the woman. Or you feel like you God and you got God in your hand and you the ones that's talking about the daughters of Zion or something like this, and you ruined these women. It's just, thing is though, we do have laws against this. So it have to be matter of factual information if you ruined a woman on this level. And that could be why legalities is here, because you didn't just do this and nobody don't know. You could have did this to the wrong person and people pissed off about who you tried to do this to. Because we also know that God then wiped out whole cities because of shit like this. Okay? Yeah, we got devil energy here. All right? Master flax. Flaxseed. 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 Yeah, this person did do spell work on this woman to get her stuck of this bloodline. So he could go, look, he got the sands of the sea on his jacket. So he can go do whatever this is with this paperwork. He did something to the bloodline to keep them frozen, to keep them stuck. Somebody did something here. Hold on. Somebody did something here. They could have put something in somebody's drink here or put something in their cup to have this person be stuck in this bloodline. Yanni, close that refrigerator. Also, these people like to throw these scraps back in your life and then sit there and say, oops, the actual masculine was there for 3 days and y'all didn't have sex. Too bad. Somebody else wouldn't have. I fuck you. You ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you think? You think I don't know what I'm doing when I'm not doing that? When I'm passing that shit up? Yeah. So keep on playing them fucking games. Yeah, this Queen of Cups is pissed. Okay? The Queen of Cups is mad. All right? Because I was seeing here that what did I just see? A third party. You know, why you think you doing? Yeah, look, for 3 nights, somebody brought somebody back in around you for like 3 nights or something like this. There's been a lot of this twin tower activity here. A lot of this twin tower activity. And this person is a little prick, even. Look at him pointing to this thing. The river flows in you. All right? Look at how this person just pierced somebody between their walls or something. You see what I'm saying? It's a Knight of Wands, but this look like a sword. All right? Somebody could have got up in somewhere. Uh-huh. Yeah, somebody on some bullshit, man. They trying to act like they the reason why you getting enlightened. No, baby, it's time. God don't work with your timing. You men trying to use these astrologers and stuff like this. God don't work on your timing. It's going to be proven. King of States. Maybe this person heard about something that happened on like the other realm here. When it comes to this King of Stakes by this school bus or what somebody did at a school bus or something like this. And also this person that was trying to play like they God or something like this. All right. See, somebody's trying to get back in or something, but you still got, and look, this girl sitting here like, when you coming back, Big Daddy? Or something like this. Yeah, I don't like it. Like, this person want to lay down any masculine energy here and then still have you, but have this little hot pocket or something like this. I'm telling you. And we got he's, takes, no. All right. So we got he's, takes. And somebody's in bliss about this. He's, takes. So somebody just came in to get some people out your energy here. Ugh. Ugh. And they got some little hot number or something they be dealing with, but they over here but something's about to backfire on this person. Or maybe backfire on this person, or like I don't know what this person's doing, but you could about to be making me mad. Okay. Girl, I don't like this shit, what they doing. I want to just cut it all off. I don't know what this person is doing. Because it's not even good that you even connected to this person. I don't like it. I'm not, stop trying to keep me here or whatever this is. I need to go wherever I'm supposed to be going. I don't relate to these people. I don't relate to these people no more. I don't relate to these people. It's no. This is, I don't fucking relate to these people. I don't, or you don't relate to these people. They're taking advantage of someone. I don't want it. None of it is attractive to me. I don't care about your fucking tarot readers' messages about romance or this person coming towards you. Y'all setting people up for robbery. You bitches should be in jail. Straight up. I don't like it. Somebody's a fucking hater here. And look, you listen to that woman that you gave them person to. You sent this person to some kind of rural area. Look at this big ass mouth and this nose right here. That's talking to this man while he's over here. That's a hater too. Or this is the earth trying to act like it's your friend. Okay. Gaia, this is somebody listening to the river bend or some shit like this at the river bend. All right. Maybe this person's like, but hey, I came back. That person tried to get you in a third party. Don't you see? You know what I'm saying? Somebody think they doing the right thing or whatever like this. And I feel like this is somebody that said, but the right thing would be you with me, here with me, and da-da-da-da-da. Like somebody wants you to say something like that. But like false judgments, like, I don't know about somebody not being pregnant with the Page of Cups. I just actually put it back. So somebody maybe they put this in you like, and so they took it and they about to give it to this person. Somebody also could have just went shopping or something like this. So false judgment is that nobody's having a baby because somebody's bringing it to put it to this person to have the baby. But they worried about you being in a threesome, but that's what they're doing. Like they're connected to Gaia, but this person would rather be in nature than be with you as a real woman and then play with this little, whatever this thing is. Okay. Ugh. And it's like, who is this with these bookshelf and this thing? Somebody could be in a tiny home. These could be the many aspects of this man. He done spread himself out doing everything that he want to do. Everything that was in my Akashic records, might I add. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. And she's like, enough. The Wheel of Fortune is ready to fight. She don't want to be stuck or fixed on the axis no more. She wants to kick his ass or something like this. This is the way this man is looking, I don't like you. I don't. Ugh. Ten of Swords. Somebody's not going to be able to tennis, or once this person get up out of the spinning wheel or something like this, somebody's not going to be able to stop this person here. Hold on, y'all. I got to close this refrigerator. She keep opening this refrigerator up and leaving it open. Somebody found something on the computer, but they didn't deliver it here because they don't want you to leave. Well, I mean, somebody can't keep you either. So it's going to be over these dead bodies if these people trying to stop somebody here. Because you can't stop somebody. Again, you can't stop an ace of anything. You can't stop the Empress and you can't stop the Fountain. Somebody's trying to say they found something or whatever. Yeah, I found out that somebody got all these kids in the underground. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Okay. Also, somebody could have found some information about that would have helped you out, and then they decided not to offer this up. So there's a whole bunch of nobodies in the background that feel like they somebody that's withholding information that can save somebody's life or something like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's putting women and children in harm, okay, because they don't want to go out for coffee with them. then unplug these motherfuckers from the system, drop down all them fucking mountains and those little hills and shit from the heavens. They don't get to see from that height no more. Drop them down, cut them the fuck off. You understand what I'm saying? We didn't come here, the righteous ones, to not have a say so in what's going on around us. I don't care how much you got going on. I don't care how long you've been. If I am Gaia, motherfucker, you could go in nature all you want to. Do you get what I'm saying? I already got my own fucking Ace of Cups. I don't have to go in nature. They be telling y'all to do that shit so you can get invaded by them other things that's out there in the fucking nature. And you listen to these bitches too. And now you stuck with something inside of you or something like this. Now you can't even come back. Making up stories and buying tarot readers so you can get them to say what you want to say to somebody that you're never going to see again because that thing inside of you. So, 3 of Pentacles here. Somebody's being crafty to try to see how to get back in somebody's Ace of Cups. Try to get back in your Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords. By lying. They're lying on someone so they can get back in your Ace of Cups. Or they just lied on the Ace of Cups. As if they gave some aid or something or some healing, but they didn't. We got Ice in reverse. So again, whoever this nice guy is not nice anymore. And something about Ice in reverse. Because people could be seeing that somebody is a sweetheart or something like this. I don't know. Maybe they got a new Jezebel feminine and people don't really care too much for that one. Because I'm telling you, a lot of these people are on a neurochip as to how some rotten, filthy-minded man that is a spoiled brat that always get their way, that have been womanizing women. This is what Islam is doing. Yes, you are. And you put them on those neurochips, and then you also put other people on their neurochips. So when these men feel horrible, the group of these people feel horrible, and they be moaning and groaning, and then they want to beat up or kill the wife so they can get somebody into this life so that could please them sexually, right? They've already taken everything financially, so they want something that is going to keep him financially. So it's like they say, man, we got to have, no, it's them fucking things that's attached to you. It's those things that's attached to you. It's those things that's attached to you that want you to be attached to women that are of value and keep them at low value so y'all can make money together when you don't have the value. So you're going to treat what's valuable like it's not valuable, and then treat the ones that's not valuable, and then you're going to lose your business anyway. There could be a scientist that's bound here. Because that's why I said these people are not natural born merchants here, because it's like just like an illness or something. It's like disrespectful vampires. They just go through and they just rip through. They had some kind of conformity. They had some kind of control before. They don't have it no more. They done bought out the media and everything. So, shut it down. Nobody will hear about no news. A lot of this news we hear, we really don't need to hear it. We really don't need to hear it anymore. So some motherfucker want to play with God, and that's why I said I ain't never let you play with me. Everything you motherfuckers did is illegal. You can arrest all them niggas. That's how much I love myself. 3 of Swords. If I want somebody out of jail, I'll go get your ass out of jail. Hold on, let me turn this thing off. And whoever the girl, this can't be the man that been married to me all this time, because this motherfucker know how I don't play. And so that's what I'm saying. This somebody trying to be cool or some shit like this because they enjoying some secret society. Girl, I'm got to get off this damn thing right here. Let me get out. I'm coming back in 20 minutes. Let me get out. Let me get out of here before I say some shit.